Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome to the Quarter Ninja's lair. As you can see in this big nice banner, we are there and we are back with the episode number 7. I realized that my microphone didn't really work great, although I have a great microphone. I do believe it was not set up properly at the best it can be, so I changed it. I hope the sound of my voice is now better and it will be more clear. In any case, let's go back to the game and talk about our accomplishments. So we managed to go to level 20 now. So level 20 is not so bad. In last episode number 6 we went from 17 to 20, so 3 levels instead of usual 2. But I'm kinda inclined to believe that we are not going to do much more than 2 levels usually. So let's go. First, let's see what do we have here. Do we have some interesting job? This should be a relatively easy one. Let's take that one and let's see, do we have anything else? We didn't work on suspension. I don't want to do suspension at the moment. What we can take, this is easy and fast. Now I will just keep explaining, not much about what I'm doing at the moment. You probably know already. If you don't, we will talk more about it later. But at the moment I will talk about approach that we are taking in our basically drive to the level 50. What is our goal? Our goal is to go to level 50 as fast as we can and as efficient as we can, and that means actually that we need to find a way how to efficiently get XPs, and XPs are getting in slowly. It's 120, 150 tops. Sometimes storyline orders are bringing a little bit more, but actually I cannot say that we can get much more than that. I was thinking, maybe restoring some car would help, because every time you take some part it's +1 XP, but it doesn't look like that is the best way. I think the best way is to push orders forward, do the gearbox orders if we can, do the bodywork order if we can. These are the simplest and fastest. After that I would go for the brakes probably, and then suspension and engine stuff I would leave for the end. Actually, let me check. No, we found both parts, so that is good. And that is how we should roll and try to basically build our XP pool. Also, what happened in the previous episode, maybe you watched it. If you didn't, I will share it with you. I sold everything I had in my inventory. So if you ask why, I will say because I didn't pay attention and I misclicked. So everything I had in my inventory is gone, all the parts, everything. Do I care about that? No, I don't care. I really don't care at all, because it's simply, just parts, just money, and we have more than enough money at the moment. As you can see, it's 276,000. So, money is not the issue. We don't care. We will buy everything we need again. Now I'm buying these parts for our gearbox. And again, this switching of focus annoys me, but I cannot do anything about that. Let's talk about gearboxes and why we are doing that. Because the gearbox jobs are the best. They do consist of 5 parts, the gearbox itself. Sometimes this case is 6, but that's not always. And there is 4 parts inside the gearbox, inside the case, that are basically connecting engine and the gearbox. And as you can see, this is done. Now let's just see brakes. I will not go to the tester because I believe I can do it fast from here. what I will do first, let's go and buy some parts because we sold everything. So we need 2 modules, 1 pump, 2 pumps, 5 calipers, let's see, 6 discs, ventilated 6. We will buy 4 drums, we will buy 10 pads, and we will buy 4 shoes and 4 cylinders. So this is what we have got now, and let's move. As you can see, these rusty parts, of course, are the parts that are bad. 3% you can see in the top left corner. Let's see brake pads, 21. So this disc is for sure good. We are not going to even check it. That is, you know, visual inspection, and you should be able to figure it out fairly easy. These cylinders are always good. That is interesting. Actually, I never seen until today one that is broken or, you know, like not good. So we are not touching them. This also, you can see disc immediately. And we know that ABS module and ABS pump are not good. We have seen that when we were looking at the engine bay. Maybe you didn't see it, but we will go to it. Now we know this side, only brake disc is not good, so we are going to change it and return original brake pads that are 76%, because our customer is happy with 76% parts. Maybe it was fast. You can see it down here. This job will be again fast and will bring quite a lot of money, which is what we are looking for. And let's return wheel. Again, we could go test again. I have to repeat that time and time again. We could go and test our brakes on the test path or even on the test track. But I don't want to do that because this is more efficient. For me, this is removing the wheel, removing the caliper, which is good. Pads bad, disc bad. Done. Mount, and just, you know, we know this is a bad part. Brake pads are also bad, and caliper was okay, 82%, perfectly fine. Let's return it back, and that's it. Wheel on, and this wheel is done, and then we will just check our info. And yeah, 2 more. I want also to mention what we have done. Just let us do overview. So basically, you see, this is the wheel we didn't check, obviously, so let's check it. We did unlock the 150% faster screwing and unscrewing of parts, which allows us a really fast, brake pads, I knew it, fast removing and putting parts in. So that's amazing. That was nice unlock, and now we are simply able to do all these jobs faster and be more efficient and spend less time. Brakes done. Okay, perfect. So we are going to push car down because we need to access our ABS module and ABS pump, and that's going to be I believe actually the last part of our job. So ABS module has 6 screws, which will, you see how if you're watching my videos, if you followed it from the beginning, you can feel how fast now we are doing this, you know, putting parts on and stuff. It's so much faster and more efficient. So let's see, everything brakes done, gearbox done. Have we forgot the, no, we didn't. Starter is here. It's almost amazing. 2000, 1000, almost 4000, perfect. Let's see, finish order. What is missing? So I managed to forgot to put a front drive shaft. So that's my bad. It's not usual part that you are removing, so I simply ignored it because I'm rushing and I shouldn't, but I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. So another nice XP bonus, another nice amount of money, and let's check new jobs. What do we have? This one should be fairly easy. This one should be fairly easy. This one we didn't touch yet, so this is just, I think this one will bring more money. So let's take it, and it will take a bit more time, but it's okay. So this one, actually, let us check what is this. Okay, we will immediately move it there. That is the actually exhaust system. Exhaust system can be under the car or manifolds which are here connecting. You see this is one manifold and this is another one which I believe is not good. Let's confirm it. Top left corner 10%, this one is not good, and this manifold is actually let me see, this one is okay. So OHVD, let's buy that OHVD, and I hope now my keyboard will be less noisy on the recordings, because I kinda think we managed to move microphone a little bit further away, and I would hope that now the sound is a little bit better, which I will check after this episode. You know, I need to try it and see how it works, and I need to figure out what is the best adjustment for our sound, but I hope this is kinda okay. So this part is changed, but I know that there is another part and it has to be under the car, so we will put car up and change it and send car away. I think that is the last one. Yeah, I think this is the one. Rear muffler E. Now this one is, I'm really seeing it for first time. Rear muffler E. Let me see where it is. Rear muffler B, B, C, E. I'm actually seeing it for the first time. We didn't have it, and it's only for the Dodge, so I did buy only one, because I believe these are going to be pretty rare, and I don't intend to keep them in the stock for now. Let's see, this is job done. Not much money, only 400 units, but still, let's see, 13037, a little bit more than 100 XP. So short job, fast job, a little more than 100 XP. So gearbox is here, not really amazing jobs. Again, here we have engine, well, timing components. Here we have suspension. I don't want to do that. Do we have some experience bonus job? Actually, we don't. So let's see what we have here. So here we need to drain oil, replace filters. That's interesting. Car is hard to control. Suspension. Okay, what I would do with this car. Let's do it. You know, in every episode I will try to do it at least once. So this is what we have outside. Different, you know, tracks, auctions, junkyard, etc., etc. And we have this test track, which we can use to test cars, especially brakes and suspension system. And it takes a little bit of time, maybe a little bit more than it would take us to disassemble everything and just, you know, we do visual inspection and stuff. But what I believe we could and should, you know, kinda go and do these things, like, you know, test track, test path, just for you to see and understand how that is functioning. So the whole driving system is pretty crappy here. It doesn't really matter. You're not supposed to be a great driver in this game. You just need to go around the track. And now we are doing our suspension test. You will see this great, great bumps. And now the last part of the test is a braking point, where we will try to brake inside the zone that is given to us. You see this zone, and I think this should do it. So tested. This is the first part of the test. Now what we can do a second part of the test and go to the test path, which is inside our repair shop, and which will allow us maybe to figure out something else that is broken. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 parts, and we examine 25 parts. If we send our car to test path, and these are time-consuming jobs. I don't recommend doing suspension at all. These are not hard or anything, but are time-consuming. So accelerate, brake. Top left corner, you can see the status of the parts. Again, accelerate. It says in the middle of the screen down, brake, reverse. so you should follow these. Basically, brakes, they seem good, and they were good because we were not asked to do anything with the brakes. Now again we moved forward and we are testing front suspension, which should have probably it will be red. Yeah, it is red, especially front left, as you can see. Now we are accelerating again and putting rear wheels on the suspension tester. Let's see. I hope the game sound is also okay, that it's not too loud. And yeah, we got a few more parts here, tested 47 parts, and I'm sending car now to the lifter 1, which we are using for all our jobs. Now let's see. We know this air oil, hard control, and there are a few parts that we didn't discover, which is sad, but nothing can be done about that. And this job will take way more time than it should because it's complicated and big, and I think I will not take jobs like this in the future. We need to drain oil. This is our oil drainer. We will send it to car lifter A and use equipment. See, we are draining oil out. That is one part of the job done immediately, and we are returning it back. Now what we know that we have to remove all these wheels and stuff, and let's see. So this is yeah, let's inspect it, right click, and then we have examine mode. Let's see here, engine bay. So this side actually looks okay, although we didn't find one part, and that part could be just to double check. No, it's not. Perfect. So this side is good. We are not going to do anything on this side. Even I will not return the wheel because obviously we have this front sway bar issue. We will need to remove this link, and I think that's going to be it for this side. This side is much worse, in much worse condition, so let's check it. We will remove everything. Why I don't like to do suspension, now you see there is way too many parts. We spend way too much time, and I really don't like it. I think this is not a really good use of our time. I'm just checking bushings. This car accepts what, 50%? Okay. It's not a good use of our time, but nothing can be done. We have to do it. I took the job. It's my actually not mistake, but my decision. Okay, and what about these parts? Let's again examine, because we know all parts that are not good, so we can well, we don't know everything. Let me see here. We should have still few parts that we don't know what's wrong with them. Same situation should be here on this side. So let's remove this side parts from this side, and we will see if we are going to find in the process like parts that are not actually good. Okay, so here we have huge number of parts that we need to remove. This is all bad, and this central drive axle, which I think is probably not at the moment at all in the list. We will see. Just bear with me. A huge job, again, job that we shouldn't take, but we did. So yeah, bear with me, and simply, you know, we need to do it, because we are going to spend at least 15 up to 20 minutes on this job for the 100-something XP gain. Although you are getting +1 XP for each of these part that you are removing, but you know that's not good enough. We have to remove this axle because we need to the shaft, because we need to access the axle. Again, here let's remove everything because nothing else can be done. We need to, you know, take that axle out, and for that everything has to go, even this wheel here. Okay, That's it. I hope that my sound is okay. I will maybe push microphone a little bit up, 1, 2, yeah. I think this might be okay. So let's remove everything. The brake system, I don't think will have issues. So only thing, brake disc, only things are suspension related. We will see now. There is a lot of these things. Wheel hub, we need to remove all and everything. So you see, this is huge time-consuming job that I shouldn't really take. It was a wrong decision. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Done. What bothers me, did we manage to find every single part here? We actually did. That's it. So let's go and do some shopping first, okay? I don't know what parts do we need, but I know that we are going and do shopping because, as you remember, we sold everything. I made a mistake, so yeah. So bottom suspension arm, I will not buy way too many of these parts. This is one that we need because we are really avoiding these suspension jobs. So I'm going to buy what I know that we might need, and we will, you know, like buy more if we need it. At the moment, like lower suspension arm, what else? Caps, springs, these things. I will just buy 2 of each for now. Sway bar, this is rear one, bushings at least 10 here and at least 10 here, so we have something. 2 drive axles, 2 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, let me say 4 caps, doesn't really matter, at least 1 steering rack, few wheel hubs, wheel hub bearings, at least 4 caps, 4, and we are going to miss something. 2 shock absorbers, and that's it. Let's go, let's try to assemble stuff and we will see what we are missing. We are going to buy. We got 1 of these, so that's it. I know that I don't have a knuckle housing C, that is the rear one, and rear. I will buy 1 for now, it's okay. I think we can live with that. And this one should be new wheel hub. Now this car accepts what? 50. We can go with these old let's say older or original parts, because all of them are 50 or more, and also we will use all this old again, not old. I'm trying to avoid using the word old because these parts are not old. These are the original parts from the customer car, and customer is happy with that. So actually we are not putting any old part, we are just putting the parts that customer wants to keep. So this should be new again. Let me see, we can use 1 of original ones, and we will use of course others as new. New parts are always going to the beginning of the queue, so that is very useful usually. Let's check what we have. We have 2 of these that are acceptable, but I'm going to put 100% one. Rear shock absorber, again new one here, and there we will have the original one. This one again new. Do we have, I think I didn't buy rear springs. I did, that's amazing, plus for me. And this all here should be new because they were really in bad condition, these parts. We will return drive shaft to its position. I hope we can do it from here. Sometimes the focus will, you know, just go away, but this was fine. And now let's see. Let's put everything back, and we will use all these original parts which are of perfect quality, so we don't need really to be bothered. So always pay attention if you have in your inventory more parts to put the part that is, you know, acceptable for the customer. You don't want to spend new parts for nothing. I think even we have some brake pads that are good, and the calipers that are in original state of 52% completely and perfectly fine. Now we will put this axle in, and let's do So you see, spring plate, both are new, and this should be also all new, so that's kinda what needs to be done, and this one also. And I really don't like it. We lost already 25 minutes on a job that doesn't make any sense, and that was my very wrong decision. And this is not how you go fast through the game. This is basically a bad way to do it, and I showed you now what you shouldn't do. Now you know what you shouldn't do. Don't take these jobs if you don't have to. Sometimes you will have to, because there will be no other job and you will simply be forced to take anything. And I took this one because it was, as you can see, also you know, like a little bit of other stuff, but yeah, I'm not happy with this. I think that was very bad thing, and we really are spending now so much more time than needed. I'm putting new bushings because I find that easier, don't need to bother with anything else. Let's see, a tie rod, it needs to be a new one, and I believe this one also, yes. Okay, now here I think we can reuse, we have few of these, we can reuse them, and I think the game will accept it. Double wishbone, we don't have one. That is strange, I was sure that we have. Okay, let's buy parts and let's assemble one double wishbone shock absorber, which is also interesting thing to learn, maybe if you didn't see in my previous videos. This is a spring puller, a machine that allows us to join parts. So we are taking a wishbone absorber, front spring and cap, and we are putting them together and basically making the full shock. Okay, so we have it here, and let's jump in and we will mount it now. So that was very fast, efficient, no big deal. Upper suspension arm, unfortunately I didn't buy that, and also just before that, give me a moment to check front sway bar B. Okay, upper suspension arm and front sway bar B, and upper suspension arm, that is U here. I will take two just to be sure that I have them, and I hope now we have most, if not all, of the parts. So again, let's use that one, and I think we can use safely the 53% on other one. That's it, and of course new bar that we just got, plus you see this one, but we can set that one on the other wheel because we took it from there, and let's put it back. I believe that is everything on this side. And now on this side we have to return, you know, this sway bar link, because we had to remove it in order to be able to remove the bar itself, and that's kinda it. Okay, now we will see, have we forgot something? No, yes, and move forward. Running gear, this is done. Wheel hub bearings, so this is very strange. I checked them all, and I'm very much confused which wheel hub bearing we missed. This one, okay, very strange. I would bet that I checked it and I changed it, but it happens sometimes, you know. Maybe I didn't I didn't disassemble this side for some strange reason. Let's see, yes, it's okay, so it will happen, but this is why we are avoiding jobs like this. These jobs are, no, we will not put new one. Actually, I don't want to put new one. I will put this older one, original one, which is okay. So this is the reason why we are avoiding these jobs. These are too long, and we are 30 minutes into the game, and we did basically one job, and this is the second job, and it's horribly slow, and it takes too much time. So now this is fixed. Fixed filters, fuel filter. Which fuel filter? That is outside. Oil filter V8 OHV. Oil filter V8 OHV. Just give me a second. Let's buy oil filter. V8 OHV. Is this the one? I think this is the one. And later we will buy whatever else we need. But I think oil filter can be changed from here. I'm just looking. Yes, that's it. Okay, let's see. Oil, we need to put oil at the end. Round air filter T-series and fuel filter. So round oil filter T-series, I think this is it. And fuel filter, yes. Fuel filters, we will buy 3 of them, and they are always needed, you know, and that's perfectly fine. Now we will set car down and open the hood, go to the engine, and you see here we have this filter T-series, which we cannot remove until we remove all these things, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. And then we will just return. We have to put new filter in, then we are putting the cover and the pipe. That's about it. Now we will switch here to the unmount mode, and we are looking for the oil fill plug. It's here, and let's fill the engine with the oil. You remember that that was our task actually, and we were tasked to do it. We fill it until it overflows actually, and that's it. Done. So oil is in the engine. Let's check. Done. Fuel filter. Where is fuel filter? Fuel filter should be somewhere here. So we are removing it and putting a new one. We just got that, and let's see. Now I think this is it. Bonus as such, not such a big bonus. Finish order, rubber bushing. Where is rubber bushing that is missing? And that I am somehow confused, because I checked briefly everything. It seems I actually missed rubber bushing. It can only be on this side. No. Okay, I know where it is. I know where it is, and I see it now. Yeah, okay, so it will happen. These things happen, and now this rubber bushing is in the place. 2,500 bonus, but really horrible job. You shouldn't ever take jobs like this if you don't have to. Now I would rather take this one, which is completely, you know, like nothing, but that job will bring the same amount of money. Even look at this. This is perfect job. Gearbox, the exhaust system, and the body system, body parts. So we will take both of these. These are fast, efficient, and short. So let's send the car immediately to lifter. We know here is, if I'm not mistaken, exhaust job. So we are opening the hood and checking immediately. These are looking good. These are looking good. So muffler, okay. I believe there were 2 parts. Let's double check when the car is up. Yeah, you cannot do it. Let's see. Yes, 2 parts. So we know which 2 parts. Obviously, you have already, I'm sure, seen it. This is the rear muffler V8 and middle muffler. Let me see, V8 or HV, and let's go and buy that. Exhaust parts. We'll buy at least 3 converters, at least, where is our middle muffler? At least 3 middle mufflers, and this rear we will buy in two because it will be used quite often from what I can see, and we are going to push for these jobs as much as we can. You remember me saying always look for the jobs that are bringing you most XP in the least amount of time, and this job is it. Look at this. Right click, 13424, 13526, 424526, 102 XP. Nothing special, but it was 2 minutes, actual 2 minutes, and we will take immediately this one. This is also the simple job, and we will do that one immediately. Let's click here, and you see why I'm clicking here. Let's remove this exhaust manifold. So this is how you actually progress fast. The job I did before was horrible waste of time. This is middle muffler, and how many parts? So we need middle muffler, so let's buy this, which one is this? OHV, okay, give me a second. Manifold, It is V8 OHV, which is here. I will buy 2. Doesn't really matter. And we have to send car to the lifter because we cannot change the middle muffler if we are not on the lifter. But what we can do, we can assemble our exhaust manifold. Here we have 2 spare ones, and let's do it. And I love when this is so fast, the screwing and unscrewing. Perfect. Escape, car up. And I now need to push to simply, you know, gain what we lost with the first job. Okay, let's see. This is the exhaust, and this is middle muffler. Done. Put in middle muffler. We have spare ones. Okay, I think this is it. 13,530, 13,633, 102 XP. So these jobs are bringing 102 XP. I think these are the jobs that are bringing the least. I will not take this. Absolutely no. These are the engine jobs. These are all jobs that are not acceptable at the moment. Let's see this one. Allow transmission body parts. Let's send it to the lifter because we will have to work on the lifter. There is no doubt about that. First we are going to open and check are our manifolds good. Yes, they are. Our starter is removed from the bottom of the car, so let's push car up and do this job fast. This is how we are progressing very fast through the game. And this is, you see, grind, grind, grind. There is no other way. And you can do whatever you want, but it will not go faster. Okay, there are storyline jobs that could bring a little bit more XP, but I don't find them actually really good because they are not so special, and you will spend like half an hour or so on one of these jobs and get 200 XP, while you can do 10 gearbox jobs, you know, in the same time and get how much? Well, you know, 1,000 for 10 jobs. So yeah, you need always to think about that. So that was V8, if I'm not mistaken, gearbox, and we don't have gearbox parts. Now, 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, and 5 of these, and we are going to buy V8 gearbox, which we are going to need very often because many of these cars are actual V8s. And let's return flywheel in, our clutch plate in, then pressure plate, 5 screws. You see how fast, if you compare it with first or second episode, the speed difference is, you know, amazing. So now we are actually pushing forward in a proper manner, what I would say, and that's very, very nice. Let's return starter back, and this car will take a little bit more work, but it will be worth it, trust me. XP wise, again, not the best job to do because you have many things to do, but still something that I don't mind. Let me see, body parts at the end. Rear muffler V8 exhaust pipe. Let's go rear muffler V8. Rear muffler V8. Where is rear muffler? It's somewhere down. We'll buy 3 of these, and exhaust pipe should be at the beginning. I will buy 4. These are often, you know, you will find them on different cars very often, so why not? So this is the one, this is another one, and hopefully this is it. Let's send the car to garage entrance A. Why? Because I like to do my bodywork shop here. This car is called Imperator. So let's go to the shop and check it. This is our body shop. Okay, and now misspelled. Now it's not. Del Rey Imperator. Yep. Okay. And that's it. So let's check what parts it wants. A door and front right fender. Okay. Both doors and front right fender. What I'm doing, I can remember 3-4 parts. I go here, check So first three, right headlight, left body window A, right headlight, yeah, or left. This is why I hate the bad mechanics. Right headlight and left body window. Okay, right headlight and left body window A. And what was the window? Left or right? I didn't catch. Just let me check. Front left window. Okay, front left door window. Front left door window. That is number here. Okay. So we should have all the parts. Now what we have to do? Again, we come here. Front left, front right door. Let's remove the door. Let's assemble it immediately. Put a new door, and I think new window should go here and return this one. Was it left body window or right body window? I'm not sure. We will check it. Left body window. So that is the one that actually should be changed. If I'm not mistaken. No, I'm not. So this is it. Again, we are always checking here. Right door, right fender. So let's do immediately right fender, right door. We are switching to assembly mode, putting right fender in and right door in. I believe all other parts on the door, window and right side mirror are okay. And there is what else left? Right headlight. This should be here. So let's demount it and let's wrong, and let's mount it back. And this is it. I would say, let's check. Yeah. So why I like these jobs? 4,000 and 2,000, 6,000 money bonus. Perfect. Let's see. Finish order 13,651. 13,775, 651, 120 XP. Okay, so this is the range, 100 to 120 XP. Now all these jobs are actually horrible. The only job that would be acceptable would be this one, but without the actual suspension part. We have a choice to do a storyline mission, which I don't feel it, or to take this, again, engine job. So we are starting to get stuck. Now it's time to make decision. What do we want to do? Do we want to take these harder jobs and basically gain same amount of XP like for these easier jobs, or we want to kind of make a break, do something else until our orders are changing? Do we have any experience bonus? Now this is the job we want. Take order. So perfect. A little bit of waiting sometimes, you know, goes a long way. This is the job, and as we know, it is gearbox job. There is no much thinking about that. Gearbox job means this is V8, so starter is below together with the gearbox. There is no much thinking. Let's do it immediately, and that's about it. Middle muffler and then this. Okay, so removing starter, and see, these are the jobs that we love. We do adore these jobs, we want these jobs, and this is the best jobs that we can get. Remove drive shaft, remove the starter, and then you can go and remove the gearbox and parts that are connecting gearbox and the engine, clutch release bearing, pressure plate, and a flywheel, and what is this one? Clutch plate. Yeah, that's it. We need now I will tell you just to go. We need a gearbox, and that was V8 OHV. I know it is here. Let's buy it, and let's finish the job. These jobs are usually, I need to like, see, this is horrible system and I hate it how it doesn't work properly, but again, what can we do about it? These are jobs that are usually done in 3 minutes. This is how much time you need. 3 minutes, and 3 minutes will bring us, I would say, 120 XP. We will check it now, at least, you know, just to see how good is this job for XP, but I think it's around 120. So we are returning starter, and we will immediately put in our drive shaft. And from my point of view, that is done. We didn't have anything else on this job except gearbox, and this is clean, safe, fast, and that's it. Okay, let's go out, right click. Everything is done, there is nothing left. So look at the payout. 4 and 2, 6, more than 6,000 for this job. Also 789. 789, 889, yeah, around 120 XP. And also we passed level 21 at this moment. I will show you our toolbox and levels. Unfortunately, until we go to the level 25, there is nothing more to unlock in terms of new skills. Although we are getting skill points, we have 1 point which we can use. I will not use it now because I don't feel it is needed, and we will use it when necessary. Now this is good job because it is body parts and exhaust system, so I will take that one, and let's see, do we have something else? I don't think even experience bonus will work with a job like this. Okay, well, with a job like this I am lying. It is brakes. Brakes are not complicated. We will take this one, definitely, absolutely, no reason not to do that. And also I'm going to move this car and take another job that I've seen is lurking there. I will show you. This is the one. Again, brakes, exhaust, gearbox, yes, I can live with that. These are 3 jobs that we are going to do now, and then we are going to think, are we going to do something else or not? So, loud, repair done, okay. Let us check first things first. Always when you have these exhaust problems, check your manifolds. These are 2 good, so we can see middle mufflers are gone. Let's see, we have to push car up, unfortunately, so that's a little bit of time lost. But again, what can we do? This is how it is. We will focus on our middle mufflers, take both down, and we have only 1 spare. And you remember when I said middle mufflers are something that we need, we actually need them. And what I will going to do now, where is middle muffler? Here. I will take at least 7. Okay. And you know, these things cannot be repaired, you have always to have new ones, so perfectly fine to have them in the stock. So our exhaust system is sorted out. Now we need to sort body parts, I think. Let me check. Yep. So front, left door, rear, we have 3 doors, 2 right, 1 left. Quattroporte, okay. Let's go find the parts. Okay, parts are here. And now we will try to buy all of them in this very bad system. Left door, right door. Okay, left door. Front left, yeah. And then 2 right doors. If I missed it again, we don't care. Money is not the issue. We have more than enough. If we need more, we can always make more. Front right fender and front bumper. Front right fender, where is that one? And front bumper, this is the one. And I think this is the fastest way, honestly. If you have a better way to do things, let me know, please, in the comments below. That is very, very important. So, right headlight and left trunk tail light. Right headlight and right tail. Right tail light, trunk, and left headlight. Am I correct? Probably I missed something, but yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's see. Rear window, both side mirrors. Rear window and both side mirrors. So where is rear window? Here. Both side mirrors, one is here, another one is here. And there is one more part, I didn't catch it. Front right door window. So front right door window, this should be here. Okay, so why I'm saying the best way? The best way for me, go here, car status, check parts, remember 3 or 4, go back to the shop, buy them, etc., etc., until I have everything. And then again, do the same, check front left door, front right door. So let's remove them, and when we remove them, we will actually get all other parts that are missing, that needs to be removed. Here we know this new one, we need new mirror, that we remember, but probably window is old, so that is the one. And I will close the hood because it's annoying a little bit. So we need to change this, and I know that we have new right side mirror, and the window is new one also. So these were like 3 parts, at least 4. A rear right door, so this should be this one, if I'm not mistaken. We have new one, okay. And you know, we got all the parts, so usually actually if we have something to change, you know, it will show up. Let me see what is the next thing. Front right fender and front bumper. Let's do that because we can, of course, immediately these 2, front bumper and front right fender. We do not have paint shop at the moment, so we cannot paint these cars, and it's a little bit annoying to return to customer cars like that, but who cares. A right headlight, this is the one, we are going to change it, okay. Wrong here, we are going to right headlight. So I didn't buy a right headlight, I made a mistake. Okay, so we will buy a right headlight. And don't worry, the left one can stay in and we can change it, you know, at some other point in time, who cares. Left trunk, do we have it, or did I also got? Yeah, we need a left trunk taillight, so obviously I bought wrong. Left tail headlight, let me see. I probably got the wrong one, of course, it happens, and you shouldn't be bothered with that. Rear window and left side mirror. What? How did I manage to put old one when we had actually a new one in the stock? It's here. Okay. And rear window, let's remove it and let's put the new one. And you can see damage on these parts, but it's not really clear, so yeah, not always the easiest thing to do. Okay, so we changed this, we changed this. Look at the payout, 3,003, almost 6,000, a little bit less. So we are, you know, having enough money. We don't really mind, we don't care about that. 925 finish order, front license plate. Now you have to remember this, just check it, double and triple check it, because it will happen that you forget that, and I forget it often. It's okay. So 925 finish order, 03825, 038, okay, 13, 113, 110. It's everything between always between 100 and 120, most of it. Brake. Okay, this is a little bit trickier. Let's see what is this one. I just want to check. This one is easier. Let's do that one first. Move it here. And also, I'm immediately going to check, do we have this one? This one we will not. We will take this one. Okay, so let us check this job. We have brake problems, that shouldn't be a problem. Loud car and body parts, loud car. You remember, first check your manifolds. Manifolds are good. We have brake parts, so that means I will not check brake parts on the test path or the test track, because I can, you know, basically do it by visual inspection, and that's going to be much faster and efficient. At the moment we are rushing again, and somehow, you know, when you're rushing so much, the pleasure of playing game is not really so big. So I recommend, when you play through, please don't rush it like I'm doing. Just relax, enjoy, take the game slowly, you know, do some other stuff in between, whatever you feel it's good. You can restore something, you know, prepare some cars. You have parking, big parking, you can put cars there and stuff. Here you see these two things are gone. We will change them later. Until then, let's fix all the brakes. So that is my recommendation, because rushing through the jobs like I'm doing, it's very, very tiring. It's not something that I would recommend for anyone, and it will take pleasure from the game. That's my opinion. Maybe, you know, you like to do that, you like to hurt yourself basically with rushing through the game and you know, pushing it forward, but don't. Just enjoy it, and that's the most important part of gaming, to enjoy in the game. I play some games that sometimes I don't really enjoy them, and then, you know, I just stop playing, and that's about it. Okay, so we are moving forward with the brakes, and there is quite a lot of parts that are actually bad, and we are going to change them all. In the meantime, you know, if you really like what I'm doing and enjoy this whole set of videos and whole process, please, you know, hit the like button and subscribe. I know it's not a big deal for you, but it is really a big deal for me. It means a lot, and every single subscribe or like are, you know, big as a house. So thank you in advance very, very much. Okay, so let's see. And this last brake system is also very, very bad, in bad condition. I believe all parts will be gone, yeah, except cylinder, which I mentioned that cylinder is never basically bad. It's always good. So yeah, that's again a bad game mechanics, something that's not really done well. But yeah, I was talking so much about bad game mechanics, and you know, it's obviously developers don't care much, so we cannot do anything. I love the game regardless, and I, you know, my hat down to developers for making this, but still I think they should be better in, you know, following up and doing stuff. I did work in big gaming company as head of community management for years. I've seen all the biggest game shows in the world. I've been there. I met, you know, everyone from developers to billionaires to people, you know, that are involved in gaming, and I know a thing or two how things are done, and I would say, you know, I really understand games and how they should be done and what should be done with them. Okay, so brakes, we know what is the problem there. We will find that middle exhaust pipe and rear muffler E or I4. Rear muffler I4, I would say that we don't have that one. Rear muffler I4, this is the one. I will buy one because, yeah, I think we will not need many of them actually. But let's see, are we lucky enough to have all these on stock? This is good. Exhaust pipes we have. You see, I was clever enough to keep these things on stock. And let's check. This is done. Body part. Brake problems. So rest of the brake problems can be only where, you know, that already probably can be only in our electronic systems, and, you know, here in the pump and module. Yep. Okay, we need to click on the engine bay. Obviously, I was looking like what? But we need to click to the engine bay. Let's remove the ABS module. I don't think I got a spare pump. Just give me a second to check. Sometimes, oh, we have one. Perfect. I don't know why and how, but we got one, and this is the original one, 76%. A customer doesn't mind, and this is it. Okay, so again, this part of the job is done. Let's switch to body parts. Hood, left door, left fender. Okay, what car is this? A Roadster V6, a Roadster. Let's first find the car, and then we are going to FVM Roadster. Okay, that is the one. Sorry guys, I need to just double check parts. Hood, left door, left fender. Okay, let's buy them. Left door, left fender, hood. What else? Let's see. Rear bumper, left and right headlights. rear bumper, no, that's not the bumper, where is bumper, rear bumper, left headlight, right headlight, both here, and we have few more parts, left and right taillights. Okay, oops, wrong, and these are here, so let's do it. I think hood gone, front bumper I don't think we needed to change. Let me see what, left fender, this is the one, and left door, that I'm sure about. And now we are immediately going to return this one here, this one here, let me see, this mirror is okay. We are going to return both headlights, but new ones of course, which we got. We are going to return hood, new hood, and then we are going to remove taillights, because if you remember, both taillights were faulty and needs change. And the only thing I'm not sure is what rear or front, rear bumper. Okay, rear bumper, let's remove plate and bumper, and exchange the bumper with actually the new one and put the plate in. This should conclude the job. Let's see, 2,100, 1,200, not a big bonus, not such a big job, not so much, but let's see, 078 228. Okay, that was quite a nice bonus, 078 228. Okay, let's see. Now, we could take this one, but yeah, I'm not so sure. 58 seconds, do we want that, or maybe wait, maybe some other job will pop up? I'm just thinking aloudly. And this is 45 seconds, repair damaged body parts. It takes more time than I would love to, but again, it takes less time than fixing freaking suspension or engine. So let's put it in and let's slowly go and fix it. We are now at 1 hour, already past 1 hour. So we will see. Brakes, allowed, gears, perfect. Brakes, okay, so allowed. You remember again, let's talk about exhaust manifolds. So we are going to remove it. Never forget to check that first. We have gears here. Okay, let me see. Starter is okay. Here we have starter that we need to remove from the engine bay to be able to remove the gearbox. Now this is it. I didn't check on test track or path brakes, because as always, you know that I am simply doing that by visual inspection and like this. So I'm removing the wheel and I'm checking parts. So I'm taking off the caliper, which should be okay, but pads, okay, pads seem to be good. Let me just double check. So ventilated disc is the only thing, and 47%. So this is the number we are looking for, 47%. So all these parts can go back in. This is of quality that customer wants, and it's our job to follow customer wishes as always. Good. So this side done. Well, not this side, but this wheel. We are switching to demount mode. I'm clicking here. With these wheels, it's harder to see through them, so immediately take them off. Caliper is broken. I can see it's faulty. Yeah, it is. This is good or not. Sometimes it's very hard to see. This is perfectly fine. 50% acceptable, but brake pads, as you can see, new one, and caliper, actually we need to put new one. So this side is done also. Well, not side really, this wheel, and together with the previous one, this side is done. Switching again to demount, coming here, let's remove the wheel, and it's easier now. We have super speed with demounting, and really that's perfectly fine. This is a caliper, yeah, brake pad also, and disc, everything on this wheel is gone. we have to change disc, we have to change pads, and we have to change caliper. We don't have more calipers. This is the last one. Let's see, do we need it on the last wheel or not? So it's fairly fast, the brake job. You can see it, but you know, I would not take it if I had anything like only gearbox or something. No, we will have to buy calipers, I'm absolutely sure. Yes, we will have to. Pads are okay, and ventilated discs. So let us go and buy calipers. We have to do that anyway, so better to do that now. We will buy 4 of these. Which wheel was that? And this losing focus when I go out to the shop, that is also a very horrible way to, you know, program things and stuff. But again, we are not programmers, we don't know how things are working, but as I said, I do know quite a lot about gaming and everything related with that, not only as a hobby, and I'm playing games from 1984, but also as my job, which I, you know, worked and having done, you know, huge amount of traveling and meeting people and stuff like that. So drive shaft, as always, let's remove it, and let's remove the gearbox, and that is kinda it, yeah. And now, of course, we are removing all inners of the gearbox system, the parts that are connecting the gearbox and the engine. Okay, let's return everything back. So flywheel and clutch plate and clutch pressure plate. So this is 5 screws, fast, efficient. We have the bearing here, and we actually need a gearbox i6M130 and front exhaust pipe. The gearbox i6M130, I think this is it. Front exhaust pipe. We need this one. And we need gearbox. You see how expensive this thing is, 2,300. But that means that our job will be paid very, very well, because this customer has this beautiful old car that is extremely expensive. And I think we are lucky enough to, you know, be involved in this job. We are going to return drive shaft, and then we are going to switch and just change our starter in and see what else. This cannot be changed from here. I didn't buy exhaust manifold, I think, but now we will see. Okay, this is, I think, it. Do we have any brake part? Let me see. Maybe brake servo or something is gone. Let us check. No, brakes are good. Loud, exhaust manifold. Okay, okay, okay. So the last thing we have to do is to put exhaust manifold. I'm not sure. No, I didn't buy one. Let's buy one. We have already opened. This is one, 375 bucks or euros or whatever, and we are done. Good. So this job is, you know, at least from this mechanical point of view, now done. Anything else here? No, that should be it. I think I just need to return the starter in, which I almost forgot, but I reminded myself, so we are absolutely good. Out, right click. Okay, so you see 6, 7, 8, 8.7, something like that, almost 9,000 money bonus, but you know, I don't think this is going to be so big. 14,278, let's see, 278, 278, 419. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. We have how many points at the moment? We have 1 skill point. Okay, this is the body only. Okay, and this is the same. Okay, let's move this car to the little one, because I want to see, do we maybe have... No. See, all these jobs are actually fairly complicated. I don't want to go to the engine, because I'm afraid we will spend way too much time. This is something I don't want to do. Let's see. Hood and front door and left lights. Hood. Oh, this is interesting. I don't even know which car that is. Well, let's see. Katsumoto. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Body shop. This is Kagiri Katsumoto. Both doors, right or left lights. Okay, let's not buy something that we don't need. Both doors, hood, left fender, left headlight, left taillight, left fender, left headlight, left taillight. What else? Let me see. Front left fender, I got it. I think I got it. Left body window A and both side mirrors. Left body window A. This is it, and both side mirrors. That should be it. So let's take a list. Hood, front left, front right door. So we are taking off this. We can take a door from here, and we are switching to assemble mode. Putting the door. From what I remember, this was okay. Mirror should be changed. Hood. You see, 25% hood. The car accepts 57%. So why that would be a good part? Who knows? Oh no, that's my bad. Actually, I do apologize. I somehow forgot to buy hood, and I said hood, and I obviously didn't buy it. So it is my mistake. It is not actual bug, it is me. I'm the bug at the moment, and I made mistake. Okay, so that was what actually else? Front left fender, this is the one, yes, so we will change that one. And I have a feeling, if I remember well, left headlight also, and right taillight, left taillight, sorry. So both of these should be changed. I personally don't like body jobs, but I find them very, very easy to do and good XP makers. So from that point of view, yes, I will not complain, I will do them, but they're not my favorites. I even enjoy more doing suspension, which sounds crazy, but it is. Left body window A. So the last thing is left body window A, which we have to remove and put the new one, which I believe I got. Yes. So this car should be okay. Let's see. Nice bonus, 88, 1,700, something like that, almost 2K. Perfect. 419, 528. So 109, 119. 19, no, 109, something like that. Okay, let's see new jobs. And all of these jobs actually are super crap, as you can see. Suspension, engine, timing, engine, oil. This one is, oh, I don't know. I don't want to do this again and again, but let's take it. It doesn't really matter. And let's wait a little bit and see what will happen. Okay, this one is also only that. Let's see, we have both fenders and right lights. What is the car again? Mojave or Mojave. Let's see. Okie dokie, that is the car. So I will just do it again. Left, right fender and both right lights. Yeah, let's do it. Left, right fender and both lights. Right lights, if I'm not mistaken. This is it. Then rear right door and trunk. So trunk and rear right door. That should be it. What else? Right, both right windows and right side mirror. Both right windows and the A and right side mirror. Right side mirror. Where is right side mirror? Here. I do believe I have everything now. So let's start. Rear right door and trunk. Rear right door, this should be it. Trunk should be it. So let's start from here. Put this. I think this glass is acceptable. We are going to put trunk in. I want to put immediately license plate. I don't want to think about that. Trunk window acceptable. Taillight, taillight. Okay, these are the first two. Left fender, right fender. Let's do fenders immediately. 1, 2. And I will switch to mount mode and put both new fenders. This is nice, fast and efficient. Right headlight and tail light. So we are switching to disassemble. 1, 2. And if we are lucky and we didn't make a mistake, we have spare parts. We do. New one. And again, new one, you can see 100%. So that side is done. Right body window A and right side mirror. This is right side mirror and right body window A, which we are going to change for new one, and the mirror also for the new one. Perfect. And last but not least is rear right door window. So this is the one actually that I don't have obviously in stock, although I would change. Rear right door window. Rear right door window. This should be it. For some strange reason I didn't get that one. Done. Not a big payout, nothing, but still we have XPs and that's it. Let's check jobs. This one is our job. No need to think about it. So we have two jobs that are relatively easy and fast, and we will do that. Let's move this car there, and I'm thinking, should I take this job? There is 4 minutes. This is fairly easy. Again, body and exhaust system. I think we can. And then when I finish these 3 jobs, we will stop a little bit and think about some other stuff. But for the moment, okay, this is Rex. Let's go and find where the Rex is. It is here. Castor Rex. And now, left door, front left door, front left fender, and all windows on the left. Front left door, front left fender, and all the doors on the left. From what I remember. And then left and both headlights and right tail light. So right tail light, this is the one, and both headlights. Yeah, good. And as always, I will repeat it again. This is my way of doing things. If you know in something or believe something is better, please let me know. You know, if you have some other order how to do bodywork and stuff, and you have better idea, better concept, faster, please let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to take advice if you have it. So front window and front left door. Did I buy that? Let's buy front window. Let's buy front window. It's here. And let's check our body parts here. Okay, now I will not make mistake. I will say like something like this. We will just keep these parts that we need. So we have most of it. Let's see, front left door and front left fender. Let's start with our disassembly and assembly process, and we will change stuff as they come. Okay, let's do it. This we know we need to change. This we know we need to change. This one I don't think so. This needs to be changed. So this part is done. Front window, I'm absolutely sure it was mentioned, so we are going to put a new one. Okay, let's see. Left and right headlight, let's remove them and put the new headlights. we can do that. I'm sure we got them. We have them in our inventory. Absolutely perfect. That's it. What is the next thing? Right tail light and rear left fender. Okay, that we didn't buy. Left tail light, if I'm not mistaken, and rear left fender. Let's go and buy. I don't have it, yeah? Rear left fender. No, I don't have it. Rear left fender, which is here. Perfect. So we are going to put new fender and new tail light. They go. Sorry, just to check. Is it right tail light? Okay, okay, yeah, good. So we will remove it and put a new tail light because I'm absolutely sure I got it. Yes, I did. Superb. Do we have anything else? Front right door window. Front right door window. Didn't we change that? Front right door window. Okay. Front right door window. Let's change it. And what is the last part? Rear left door window. Is this the... No, the rear left is here. This is the one. Let's remove it and see, did we buy it or not? Rear left door window. We have got it. Let's see. Again, bonus is money bonus is pretty nice for the pretty short, sweet job. Finish order 747. I'm quite happy with that. This is also, I believe, only bodywork. No, this is not, and this is actually okay. I will move this one on the lifter and see what do we have here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that at the moment. We will wait. Let's see. What is this one? Let's take it. Okay. Now we have exhaust. I'm quite sure. Immediately we are checking. You know already what. Exhaust manifolds. I think both of these are perfectly fine. Let's see. 61% should be. Even this one. Let's see. Okay. How many parts in exhaust system? 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes. All of these are from the on the bottom and body parts. Okay. Let's do that fast. We just push car up, change the 3 exhaust parts, and then we are going to actually just do body parts, and that's about it. So we are removing rear muffler, which I think we have in stock. If we are lucky enough, we can do that in 20 seconds. Middle we have, and in my wisdom I got a spare one, and that's about it. Done and done. We can check jobs, nothing special here. Okay, let's see. This is done, and body parts. This is Mach 1. Let's go to the shop immediately and type Mach. So Mustang Mach 1, a beautiful old Mustang. I like it a lot. It is very special car, nice and everything. Let's see. Trunk, both fenders. Let's just go like that. Trunk, both fenders. This one, and then we had 2 more parts. It was tail light, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Right tail light and left side mirror. Right tail light and left side mirror. That's about it. So we can now remove front left fender, right fender, front right, remove trunk. I'm just going to remove parts that needs to be changed at the moment, and the right tail light and left side mirror. And that's about it. Let me just drink a little bit of fluid, because I'm talking already for our 24 minutes. And now let's do it. We should have all parts in our inventory. Perfect. This is it. This is the third one. Trunk and light. From my point of view, this job is done. Not a big bonus, but 861. We are shy 139 from the level 22, so I will not complain. Do we have something interesting? These jobs are okay and can be very, very fast. I want to fix this one. This one is waiting for some time now. Send it here, and let's bring another job. I don't really mind which one we are. Let's do, we never did something small like this. This specific machine, what is that? It looks like Ford Fiesta or something similar. Fiat Punto, yeah, probably Fiat Punto. Okay, so what do we have here? Here we have gearbox problems, so that is very nice, and body part. I'm just checking, this is V8 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, proper V8 with a little bit different setup with transfer case and everything, but that's fine. Let's go and pull car up on our lifter, and let's see what we have to do. A little bit of water. Sorry for the sound, but I have to drink fluid. It's about time. Okay, let's focus on the at least middle muffler and try to approach it from here. Let's remove front drive shaft, and this drive shaft, unfortunately, always when they have this drive shaft, we have to remove it. That's additional job, so front wheel drive, it's a little bit easier, but it's okay. Transfer case obviously is not working well, and we need to remove starter and our gearbox, and let's see what we have inside the gearbox. How many bad, broken, faulty parts, whatever you want to call them. Actually everything. Okay, let's do it. But these jobs, again, as I said, gearbox, a lot of money, a lot of XP for a short time that you have to spend with the job. And that's, you know, the benefit of it. Short time and a lot of money. The XP is always almost the same for most of the jobs. V8 gearbox, I have to buy one. And I decided just now, because I'm seeing more and more of these, I will buy two. So, and we need transfer box if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do. Actually, we do transfer case, it's not box. Actually, let's do it again. The focus changes however it wants, goes there, here. Good. So we have two gearboxes, because I believe we will have another job with gearbox like this, and I don't mind having one in the stock. We have 314,000. I think with that kind of money we already can buy some serious cars. I always forget to say that, and I will try to remember to repeat in every episode. We are playing now the vanilla version of the game. That means the game as it is, but, you know, without mods, but with every single DLC that was released. So just for you to know, we have every single DLC. We are playing with all DLCs, and that is how we will roll for now. Later we will start to add 10 mods at a time, because I don't like when we have too many mods. So 10 mods at a time, do some kind of restorations on the cars we like. And especially, listen, let me know in the comments below what car that you know it is in the game, or it's modded, you would like to see, and I can, you know, include it and find it on junkyard or somewhere and do some nice restoration, and you can save on color, or, you know, what you want on the plates. So feel free to do it. And yeah, I will try to remember to repeat all of that maybe at the beginning of the video, which is more efficient, I would say. So this car is Earthquake. Let's go to the Earthquake and actually buy the parts. Yeah, this is the Caster Earthquake, but this is a Rex. And we have which one? I'm sorry. This is just an Earthquake. Okay, we'll figure it out. Left door, left fender, rear door, and rear left fender, front left fender. Okay. Rear left door. a rear left fender and a front left fender. From what I can remember, these three. Front bumper, left head and tail light. Front bumper, left head and tail light. Front bumper, left head and tail light. Okay. What else? Right side mirror and rear left door window. Rear left door window and right side mirror, if I'm not mistaken. Right side mirror. Cluster to the left. Okay, let me just check. And why right side mirror? I'm correct. Where is the right side mirror? Okay, help me with this. Left side mirror. There is still not right side. Left side mirror. Right side mirror here. Very strange. I hope I didn't buy wrong things because it's very much mixed, but we will see. If we did, well, life goes on. Rear left door. Okay, rear left door, we go around, 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 take it out. What is next? Let me see. Front left fender, front bumper, front left fender, front bumper. What is next? Left headlight, left taillight, left headlight, left taillight, rear left fender. I'm absolutely sure that one also has to go. Right side mirror and rear left door window. Right side mirror. Have I got wrong one? Let me see. Probably I didn't. Strange, but good. That's good. Let's return the license plate immediately. Let's go with the headlight. Okay, we got a new one. Fender. The door and the glass here. Good. This fender and left tail light. Let me see what we are missing. We are not missing anything. Now look at the bonuses. 7, 3, 10, 11 grand for this job, and it didn't take too much. 879 and 007. 879 and 007. Let me check. 879 879. I want to calculate it just to be sure I'm looking at numbers. So this is about the best you can get. So it's 128 XP. The job we got it, like 128. Now this is we don't want this. We want 57 seconds. Okay. Let me move this one to the lifter, and I will tell you why. This one, okay, it is brakes. Okay, oil change, it will take a little bit of time, but gearbox shouldn't be a huge problem, the huge deal. And I will not take any more jobs for now. That is it. Let's finish these three, and then we are going to see, about what we are going to do next, and to prepare for next episode, etc., etc. Okay, this is a bolt reptila. Okay, let's go and bolt reptila R2. I think this was R2, so we need to be careful. Yeah, front left door, front left fender, front right fender, front left door, front left fender R2, front left door. Where is front left door? It seems that it's same or not. Front left door. I'm confused. R2 front left door here. Front bumper I know, and rear. It was rear something. I have to check. Just need to be sure. Front left door we got. Trunk we got. Front left fender. Front right fender. Do we have it in the stock? Again, let's sell everything that is below 70%. Front left fender, front right fender we don't have. Front right fender, it's here. And a few more parts if I'm not mistaken. Front bumper, right tail light and trunk. Right tail light and trunk. Trunk I didn't buy. Right tail light, that is the part. And the trunk. So let's see. A little bit complex and complicated, but I think if everything is okay. Front left door and trunk, so remove front left. I know also front right, trunk window, and where is the trunk? See, here is the trunk. Tricky, but it's okay. So let's put in what we can. So this is new. Mirrors, they didn't mention mirrors, so, and the windows, so I'm quite okay with that. Trunk, we are putting new one, and we are putting original trunk window. Also we are going on this side. Did we have to put new door? No, we didn't, so I removed it for no reason at all. That's front right fender, which we are sorry, that's not the thing, which we are going to change, and we do the same with this fender here. I do remember that we needed a change, done. Perfect. What else? Front bumper and right tail light. Front bumper coming and going. Okay, and it was right tail light. Am I correct? I hope so. Disassemble right tail light and okay, put it in. No. Okay, just to be 100%. Right tail light. We don't have right tail light. I got something, but probably I didn't buy a proper one. Doesn't really matter. It is here. And this should conclude the job. 1500, whatever, don't care, don't mind. We are on level 22 and very far from level 23. I can tell you it's far, far away. Okay, I said I will not take another job except jobs like this, Dodge Viper GTS. That one we will take. It is just a gearbox, and these jobs are a must, so you cannot miss jobs like this. When gearbox is there, take it, just leave it here, and this is it. Okay, let's see. This car is loud, perfect. This should not take more than few minutes. Let's see, engine, I immediately can see. We will remove exhaust manifold and change it. This is the part number 1 that is not good. And while we are doing that, I will check everything else. So obviously this front exhaust section is gone. What we need, exhaust manifold and front exhaust section. Let's do it. Front exhaust section. And where is the section? Section, front exhaust section. Oh my goodness. And exhaust manifold, I think exhaust manifold, that was the normal, the usual one. So what I want to do first, I want to mount this one. Why not? Look how many screws for this simple part. And unfortunately, no, let's not forget there is a manifold cover on these engines. Now it's done, and we have to push it up to be able to change the front exhaust section. Let's do it, and this job is done. We are 1 hour 39 minutes into the video. Quite good. Please. Why I cannot remove? Oh my goodness. Now you see because I'm a little bit tired, actually, I have to admit, I completely and utterly forgot that you have to leave this out to be able, because you see these screws, unfortunately, yeah, this was my mistake, 30 more seconds lost. What can you do? First we have to push car up, change the this one, front exhaust section, and then we can actually return, you see, and add manifold and cover. I would say we lost probably a minute, which doesn't really make a big difference, but try to pay attention. And as always, rushing through these jobs, I'm always saying that it will, you know, you will make mistake. Eventually you will make a mistake here or there, doesn't really matter, but you will. Okay, so that is it. No payout, nothing but 123 here, and 227, 23, 105, yeah, 404, doesn't really matter. And that is, you know, 100, and we are happy with that. Let's see, do we have a gearbox only? No, we don't, nothing that we want to take, don't care about that. Okay, this is Sakura. It has brake problems and gearbox and stuff, so I'm thinking let's do this job. This is a beautiful car, which we really like. We know that there is a gearbox problem. Just check where our starter is, and we having starter here, and this starter has to go out. Okay, so that's about that, I think, and we will push car up, and first we will drain oil. I don't know, I mentioned that some time ago in some of episodes, but if you actually open the engine oil pan and you didn't drain oil, you will pay 100 units as, you know, cleaning fees. So just for you to know. Now we drained oil, so that part of job is done, and I need to double check what issues we have. Gearbox, brakes, and oil and filter. Oil filter I6. Let's see. I'm trying to approach oil filter. I will just go out for a second and buy oil filter. I6, that is the white one. And put it back in, because first we need to switch the engine, because I don't want to think about that. That's it. Okay, so filter is in, we changed it. Now, as always, brakes. How are we doing brakes? We will start from this side. I actually prefer to start from here, and that is like a normal way. How? Please. Good, good, good. We have quite a few parts that are not good, but it's okay. This one, caliper is gone, pads I think are okay, and ventilated disc is gone. Discs we have actually in stock, pads, his pads are perfectly fine, but calipers, oh, we have calipers, I'm quite happy. Good, this wheel is done, and we can move from here to rear right immediately. So let's click. I presume you can see, same like me, that discs seem to be really in bad condition. Also caliper, I would bet it is gone. Yup. Pads, I'm not sure, they're also gone most probably, and the disc. So we have to change everything here, and I think we will have to buy more parts, but at the moment let's just push forward and see what we have. Yeah, that's it. This will actually require a full set of everything new. Good. So we are moving to left rear. Let's go immediately left rear, and again we will have to buy brake discs. I can see it, but let's wait. This caliper, I think it's okay. Yeah, and cylinder pad is okay, but brake disc is not. As I know that we don't have brake discs anymore, let's take 6 of them, and let's take 5 more pads, because I'm thinking that we are going to need them. So brake disc, as you can see, we didn't have a new one, and I think this pad can go back. caliper, 52% can go back. And we are left with front left wheel, and that's about it. We could do the test. We already did some testing. I showed you that today. So we are not going to do it. I prefer to do it this way. For me, this is faster, more efficient when the brakes are in the question. You know, if you are looking at serious, you know, a repair job, then you have to go through all the tests and stuff. But this should be fairly easy if you don't mind to assemble each wheel. And anyway, you would have to do it because actually these brakes were broken on all the wheels, so you would have to disassemble them all anyway. So we saved time. This is the brake system. Let me see. Done. Now let's talk about gearbox. So the first things first, you know that drive shaft going out. We don't have much choice there. We need to do that. This gearbox we don't have. This is i4, a rear wheel drive. This is something that we have to buy. And all these things we might have still in stock in our inventory. I hope yes. So we'll see. And flywheel. Now let's go out and buy the gearbox i4 rear wheel drive. Where it is here. This is the one. It's not so expensive. These are the cheaper ones. And actually, you know, I prefer to do big V8s or Paganis or something like that, where you really earn huge amount of money, but doesn't matter. This is XP and XP is important. So we will have to buy all these gearbox parts, but at the moment it's okay. We will do that on our next job, because our next job is also gearbox change. We are putting this one in, and we shouldn't forget our starter, which can go only from the engine bay on this car. So we will do that when we push car down. Let's see. Just let me check, please, for a second. Oil, we know that we need to change oil. Gearbox is done. We have two things to do. Push car down, change oil, and put starter back into the place, and that should be done for this beautiful car. This is worth restoring. It's a very beautiful machine. Okay. We are switching to unmount and looking for our oil fill plug. Keeping left mouse down and filling with oil until it overflows. When it overflows, we know there is enough oil and we can stop. Perfect. 147. We have one more job. As I said, I will not take more jobs. Escape, and that's it. Let's check. Should be good. Perfect. 15277. Finish order 15403. Now the last thing, I will just check. Do we have? Yeah, I see this Pagani. We cannot not to take it, but we don't have to do it actually. It's loading a little bit because it's new model. Okay, so we're sending this one on the lifter, and I believe this is going to be last job, and then last 10 minutes or so we are going to talk a little bit, check some stuff, and etc. Let's see. This is a gearbox problem. V8 must be probably. Let's see. This one is V8, V10 even. Perfect. I just need to check the starter. Good. So pushing car up, we need to buy what is the gearbox? So tell me guys, did you see? Gearbox is V10A. Let's buy one. V10A. This is the one for the Dodge. And then you remember probably I said we need to buy 5, 5, 5 and 5. So we have most of the parts, or I would say all the parts. Let's change focus somehow, maybe to the gearbox finally. Drive shaft. As you know, unfortunately, always with these drive shaft is here. Takes time. We need to remove it. Our starter is here. So let's remove this, and then we go with our gearbox. So I'm planning for this to be last job for today. We did more than enough, and I think last 10 minutes or so we will spend in some interesting talk and to show you a few things in game, like barn. Let's visit barn and maybe open a few cases, stuff like that. I think we will have enough time. If not, we are going to extend the video for 5 minutes or so. Not a big deal. It's not 2 hours that must be. It is just the goal for you and me, so it's not too long. Perfect. So that is done. Don't forget to put starter back, which often happened to me, of course, and the drive shaft. As always, the focus is lost. Now we go back to focus and let's do that. 4 screws on one side, 4 screws on other side, and that's it. I would hope that, look at the bonus, 10,000 basically for nothing, for 2 minutes 30 seconds, and that's it. 417, wow, 128 if I'm not mistaken, XP. Okay, so we have Pagani. I'm not going to do anything with Pagani for today. I'm going to check briefly, do we have another. We will take the Sebring, I think it's Sebring, if that is a proper word, because it is body and gearbox, so this is nice job, and Pagani can go immediately on our car lifter and wait there. Now, our inventory, we do not have many old parts and stuff. We will sell everything that is like 30% and less. And let's talk for a bit about cases. You maybe remember that actually we will sort it by name. It will be easier us. We will talk about barn locations and cases. Cases and barn locations are given for successful finishing of the jobs. And what the cases are, you might ask, the cases are this. We open the case and then we get some interesting parts that are different than usual parts. And if you look at it, +1, +1, +1. So we got engine block that is +1, mechanical fuel injector, etc., etc. Okay, let's open 3 boxes. I promise I will open 3 boxes all the time, and then we will see what we have got and what money value actually these parts have. You can save them, of course, and keep them and wait for them, front exhaust, and nothing special, and use them, as necessary in your restoration and stuff. I found that to be complicated, cluttering, and stuff like that. I like to keep things like this or this. Fuel filter, oil filter, stuff that I know I will need eventually, and you can use them on some car to bring the value up, basically. So these are the cases, and if you look at these parts, we will now sort it by arrival. The value of these is, I don't know, 218, 60, almost 2000, 80, 500, 97. This doesn't really cost anything. 338. So actually, in these 6 cases, we got 3, 4, 5,000 units. So that's perfectly fine, and you can sell it, and I intend to sell probably most of it. But for now, what we are going to do, we are going to our warehouse. I'm not sure did I show it today. I hope I didn't. This is our warehouse. We are keeping our cases. Let's sort it again by name because it will be easier. We will keep one barn location map. I will show it what it does. I will show that probably in every episode, just for you to see it. And where are our cases? Our cases should be here. I will move cases also here. Then we will go to our warehouse, where we will set again things by arrival, and where we will move all these plus parts, okay? And these parts can sit for the moment here. We have quite a few of them, and later we will either sell them or use them for something. We will see. The third, at the moment, our third warehouse section is junkyard section, where we keep all these nice engine blocks and superchargers and gearboxes, which we will try to restore, repair, and sell for the profit if necessary. Okay, that was it about the cases. Cases are clear, easy. You get cases from the jobs and you get cases from the barns. And you get barn maps from the cases. Sometimes, not always, it's not always, but sometimes. And you get barn maps from the jobs also, and you get barn maps from the junkyard, where you can go through junk and find, every time when you go to junkyard you will find one barn map, but it is a little bit tedious process, 10-15 minutes of running around, but it's probably worth it if you need a barn map. So what it is, okay, let's just see it here. If we go out, here are different things that are, you know, tracks and saloons and junkyard and auctions, and we will see all of that. We will go through that. At the moment we are pushing our XP up, so that is the most important, but there is no barn here. So let's go to our inventory, and I think it's somewhere here. Where is the barn? Okay, by arrival. Why we don't have a... it's here. Okay, I apologize. Click. Do you want to add destination? Yes. Okay, now we go out again, and you see, bam, we have a barn. And what is barn, you might ask? Let's check it. Barn is an interesting place, and if you watch these shows where people find old stuff, you know, many times you will find something in old barns and stuff like that. So this is exactly it. Old barn, where you can find cars and stuff. So they can be of different size. Some are really big, some are smaller, etc., etc. So in barns you also have things like this, the junk. Okay, and I explained a lot about the junk. We will talk about junk definitely more, but you know, I buy only basically engine blocks, maybe gearboxes and a supercharger or something that is really expensive, that is worth to repair and sell. So these things, it's up to you, do you want to buy, but why I will check every single junk pile is this. Nothing, I will show you, just be patient, bear with me please. Nothing. Where is the next pile? Next pile is here. Okay, this. So click on it and move to your collected items. Every barn will give you at least, not at least, only one case. So precisely just one that you can buy. So I will take that one. Other than that, I don't care about this old junk. Now we have this beautiful Sakura. We can check, you know, like what is the situation of the car. 21,000. And that is a beautiful car to restore, really beautiful. You see global body condition 82, interior 83, but this is worth to restore once when we have all the skills necessary, and then we can repair stuff. At the moment, not so much. This is a Corvette, of course, beautiful one, again, I don't know. This is something that I will buy. Okay, this is Jeep Willys in military one, 11,000. I honestly don't care in what condition it is. It is very nice machine, very unique in a way, you know, for a game. It's interesting, let's say, and let's buy it. It's 11,000. I honestly don't mind. They ask, do you want to buy? Yes. And usually, just to say, these cars are in better condition than junkyard cars, and you know, if you buy it, you will always have a little bit less work on it. So where you want to send it, to garage or parking? If you send it to garage, it will go to your garage, but I don't want that because it will clutter the place. I will send it to the car parking, and we will check car parking later. Also, I'm thinking about Sakura. This is a beautiful car well, Sakura, it is actually, is it Toyota, Datsun or Mazda or something? I will have to check, it doesn't really matter. But it is beautiful car and nicely restored. It is a gem, but again, we will find more car like this, I'm absolutely sure. So let's not buy it because we will not restore it for quite some time. Okay, now we got everything that we wanted. Escape, return to garage. And the game is asking us, do we want to buy this case for 200 or we want to delete it and remove it? I want to buy it, and we got it. Now I always buy one when we go to barn and we go back and we open it to see actually did we earn something or not. And sometimes we will not, and sometimes we will. So it's really depending on luck and, you know, random number generator, what people would say. Let's see the arrival. The last case is here. Let's open it. We paid for it 200 units. What have we got? I immediately can tell you that we earned quite a huge money on that. Look at this. So 3 things. The first one is $70 or 70 units. Second one 85, let's 250, let's say, and this one is 1740. So we got almost 2000 units for 200. So 10 times more. This was a good buy and a good box. Okay, so that was a story about the, I am calling them boxes because they are actually boxes. In the game they are called cases, so if I say box, you know what I mean. So I did manage to show you some things that are interesting that we kinda, you know, we can use in the game. Go to these barns, find these cases, open the cases, sell the parts, and or use them on our restorations, whatever. Now we are already at 2 hours. I don't want to talk anymore, really. What we accomplished, if you look at the top right corner, we are at level 22. We are actually pretty far from level 23. We need 600 more points or so. But again, I'm expecting to get there pretty soon. Let's see, do we have... do we want to take this one and do the job? Probably yes, because we have a gearbox, and yeah, let's take it. And these jobs will wait for us, okay, when we return back. Now our garage is really full. We are really doing a kind of good job. We have to wait for new unlocks until level 25, okay? On level 20 we unlock this. We have 2 skill points. I didn't spend them yet. We will. This is going to be interesting level because I want to take this one and I want to take this one. Okay, so these two, we will spend these 2 points, and then we will get one more, which I don't know. We will see what we are going to spend it on, and then we are going for the level 30, which I find the breaking point in the game. And when we get there, everything will be so much easier and more interesting. Okay, so as always, if you did like this video and the job I'm doing, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what did you like, what you didn't like, and you know, how do you find all of this. Also, what I'm really interested is to hear about the cars you like and the cars you don't like, because these are kind of more interesting for all of us. What you don't like, for example, what car you cannot stand or something like that. Also, let me know what car do you drive in your real life, and especially what would you like to drive and get. And I'm not talking about Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Yeah, everyone would like to have one of these, but let's be realistic and, you know, like in your present situation or in few years, how do you see things? What would you like to get and you think you might get your hands on it? Like, you know, I'm always mentioning BMW M3, which is amazing car, and it's not something that you cannot afford, you know, if you have okay job or it's second-hand car or something like that. So let me know in the comments below about that, and as always, please, if you like it, press the like button. It's not a big deal, and subscribe. Of course, for you it's just one click. For me it means a ton, and you know, it's always nice to have a new subscriber and someone who appreciates what we are doing here on this channel. So we are moving with this episode, and a new episode will come, as you know, soon, in a few days, and we will push forward, I hope, maybe even to level 25, although that will be very, very hard work, and I think it's starting, you know, time is there for us to maybe have a little bit more fun and do some other stuff except rushing with repairs. But I think until level 30 we will rush, and then we will slow down and play through a little bit differently. But first things first, let's at least go to level 30, and then we are going to see what happens. So please enjoy life, go outside, go drive your car, I don't know, do something you like, be good, Have a great day. I know the situation now in the world is not such a great one, but you know, we are going forward, and everything will be hopefully soon sorted out. I will be with you soon, and until then, bye bye, all the best, and stay safe.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.